So today we are recording live from an undisclosed location. So we don't have any mukbang tonight, but we do have a review. And with that being said,
But wait, we are in hiding. We are running from the law.
we are on the run.
We are on that's the word. We are on the run like Bonnie and Clyde. Hence why we
Yes.
cannot tell you where we are.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, we are relaxing and we are on the run. No, we're like J and B.
Woo woo.
All right. So
Who's J and who's B?
who's J? I'm J.
Okay, fine. I'll
You
be
B.
Beyonce.
All right. Welcome back to our channel. Welcome to our channel
Welcome
to
back.
Keste and Jones.
Welcome
And
back.
this is our review of Ready to Love season 5, episode 4, and they titled this episode Party Crashers. So, without further ado, I am living Ishe Reviews, and this is
Lisa, also known as the Alkali Yogi.
we swimmingly said that. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with the review, shall we?
Let's begin.
All right. So Wiley goes on a blind date with. Oh, okay. So they started this episode off with the
In the men's lounge.
in the men's lounge, and Tommy comes right in with the curveballs. He brings yet another two singles into the mix, and this is the third singles. Hold up.
Because we're so dark, we disappear without a little bit of light. A little bit of light, and we disappear.
A little bit of light
Just
can
a
get you
little bit.
through the night. A little bit. Okay. So anyway, he brings in two new guests, two new singles. I mean, the curveballs are out of this world. So yes. So one male and one female. The female's name is Tina or Christina. I think it's Tina. She goes by Tina, but it may be Christina. And she is a knockout, but she's doing the
Contact.
contacts. Yeah. So I don't know. We don't know what's going on with the contacts this season. I mean,
There seem to be 3 women.
is that coming back in style and we didn't hear about it? I don't know.
I'll buy next month's Vogue magazine and just have a double check.
Yeah.
See what the latest trends are in eyewear.
Right. Okay. So then, they got another male, and his name is Donovan, and he's coming straight from Cali. Woo woo. All right, that was corny.
Cali native.
Cali, West Coast on the East Coast, like me. So anyway, yeah. So let's get it started with Wiley's date. So, Tommy picks Wiley, and
Christina to go on a date together.
but who out of the crew that's already there? He picked Wiley and Precious to go on these blind dates
That's
with the
right.
new people.
Yep.
So Wiley's on a blind date with Tina, and Tommy hooked him up because so far all the ladies said Wiley is too young. So Tommy got somebody Wiley's age. So somebody close to his age, Tommy set him up. Good.
He did, because this woman is hot.
She's hot. She got a daughter, single mother. Yep. Single mother, never been married.
More corniness.
Yeah.
But yes, she's a very, very attractive woman. And
Yeah.
they seem to hit it off. What did you think?
They hit it off. They were really feeling each other. She has a 2-year-old daughter. I guess Wiley is ready to be a stepdad, so we'll see. She's a esthetician. How you say that? What do they do?
Esthetician. Well, this is in part why she looks so good. Estheticians could do anything from things like eyebrows to makeup to nails. So she's in that sort of world.
Okay.
of all things beauty, really. It's hard to say what her specialty is. She's not shared that with us, but we can see why she's very well put together, anyways, because she's in that business and she's obviously selling her services by letting you know she stays ready.
She stays ready, so she don't got to get ready.
That part.
All right, so yeah, they feeling each other. They got great banter. They bounce off each other. So this might be this is a definite connection. We'll see how it goes.
You think it's more than just a physical connection? You feel like they could get deep? Because
They got deep.
Wiley, he's got a beautiful smile, like, and all the rest of that. He just seems like he's still very much a young frat boy to me.
I mean, that goes along with being a musician's son. I'm sure he went on tour when he was of age with his dad and probably saw some craziness. You know how those musicians get down. I can only imagine. Like, I'm sure he saw it all. And I don't know if he ready for this relationship life.
Like this home life, because this woman already has a child.
Yeah, and that's her. Her criteria is, my daughter's my world, and you got to be ready to do that. So,
You think he has it in him?
no. I mean, my honest opinion, no. He's too young.
That's how
31.
I feel too.
No.
And that's not a diss to Wiley. It just means like you're young. You should be living your life, enjoying yourself, sowing your oats.
Yeah, I mean,
You've got time.
she's 31. She should be,
With a 41.
41, yeah.
Yeah, because she's already a mother. She's not
Yeah.
looking to.
So if they both didn't have kids, I could see maybe, it kind of working for a little bit. So yeah, that was it for that
the first
date.
date. Mhm.
Yeah. So then we go to Precious. She's going on a date with Donovan, the new guy. He's 42. He's a realtor, and they seem to be feeling each other. He's got his nose ring. We was kind of questioning, but then I remembered. Oh yeah, Northern Cali. A lot of dudes got nose rings. So, but it's I haven't seen anybody over on the East Coast with as guys being nose rings unless they into some alternative scene, not alternative as in LGBT, but I mean like subcultures of music,
Right.
like punk scene or just like the bohemian scene, Afro punk, that type of thing. They'll have nose rings, but
So where's your nose ring? You're from the West Coast and you're into the subcultures.
yeah, I just couldn't do it. I was thinking about the nose ring, but I decided not to.
Fell through for you.
Yeah,
And
I
now
got
you
these
figured
two,
it's-
and that's
You
all I
figure that's
need.
enough holes in your face.
That's it. I don't need more. So
No more adornments, no more jewelry is required on his
Right.
face.
and yeah, they met at a nice restaurant. Looks like I got to find out the name of that place. So, what do you think about that?
I didn't see any actual chemistry between them. Like they were both great in terms of keeping the conversation going. But I think they were just having a nice time at the end of the day. I didn't feel any sexual chemistry. I didn't feel any pull on either one. Well, maybe Precious found him attractive, but I think he found her more to be sort of on that homey, as you would say, vibe.
Yeah, I think he
Friendly
likes her,
vibe.
but we'll see. So, okay, yeah, I think they're on a friendship level. I mean, everything starts with friendship, right? As long as it's not too far in the zone
Yeah.
of friends, equal friend zone.
Right.
I don't think they put each other in there, but they feel each other.
I just think, Precious, you are an extremely cheerful, upbeat, positive person. I'm confused by this decision, this parting of the hair.
She's got, yeah. I mean,
I'm
the comb.
just-
I mean, hey, it seems to be working for her, because she.
Must be, I guess.
That's how she is on every episode.
I would just say try something new.
I'm just
That's all I'm
trying to
saying.
figure out, like, that's a strong hold because nothing falls down and it comes from this side.
It's like
So smack
a
down.
comb over part, and it's with every hairstyle, like with every, whether the it's red hair, black hair, whatever, the brown hair, it's always, and I think this is a signature move.
So you think she puts a wave cap on at night?
I have no idea. All I'm saying is experiment, because I think, there's other potential out there, unless this is again one of those trends that I need to maybe catch up with, along with the other trend that we spoke about earlier, which was the
Nose ring.
right. I'm going to pick up an issue of Vogue magazine next
And
month.
yeah, and contacts. Maybe all this
The
stuff is
contacts,
back in
that's what it
vogue.
was. I'm confused by some of the things that I'm seeing this season with this decision, Precious, which, I think you're an attractive woman that could find a different style. Um, and then the contacts. Seeing a lot of contacts.
Okay. So next week going to Laverne and Joy's date, and they go to a pottery place. That's pretty romantic
How
date.
Ghost.
Yeah, Ghost. Everybody remembers that movie from 1990 with.
What was the song that was playing when
Yeah, that's
what
a
was
popular
that?
scene, but I can't remember the name of the song. But I know it had
When they're
Patrick
making
Swayze.
clay
Patrick Swayze. Who else? The
pottery,
girl
making pottery. Demi Moore.
Demi
They're
Moore.
making pottery together.
Yeah,
Patrick
and
Swayze,
you girl
Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi. Yeah. So yeah, the date goes well. They got a lot of sexual innuendo going on. As Joy, she is all up for it. They were playful,
Yep,
and
very.
she felt that the pottery making, she liked when he came and took charge and helped her make the pottery.
He came behind her,
Yeah,
put his arms around her.
yeah. So she was like, "Oh yeah, I like it's sexual."
It was like
When
Ghost.
this guy with muscles come and help you, whatever. It was playful. They were messing with each other, so they seemed like they got along really well. But Joy gets along with everybody. So, because she's just that type of personality.
Yeah, she's an easygoing, fun-loving girl. We don't know what she's like in a relationship, but she seems to be really easy for people to get on with, have a good time with, whether male or female.
Yeah,
So, yeah, and she's always looking cute, always coming looking
yeah.
really nicely put together, groomed. I'm
I
here
think
for
she
it.
is a favorite of a lot of guys.
But I think she's really only interested in Clifton.
Yeah.
Really and truly.
And we gonna get into
she
that.
entertained, but I don't see the same kind of chemistry.
No,
Right.
her eyes are for one person at this point.
They sure are.
So then we go to Demetrius and AP.
Oof.
AP.
This
All
was
right.
uncomfortable to watch.
This was because
Right.
I thought he was coming out of his shell. I thought he was in the shell, but obviously not.
He thought he was coming out of his uniform, his military
Yeah,
uniform,
I mean,
fatigues.
this one took a weird turn, because he friend zones AP. I think he's making excuses not to like her because he really likes Sabrina. But because he asked her, "Are you a nurturer?"
Are
Of
you
course, she's a
affectionate?
nurturer and affectionate because she
Yeah.
got 2 kids that she spoke highly of. So what kind of question was that?
And when she said yes, did you catch? He was like, "Really?"
Yeah,
Like,
really.
I'm not assured. Like, reassure me that you really are.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think he was just going through the motions with this date because
Yeah.
he already kind of like, just like, let's just do it and see what happens, but I know who I want.
Yeah, I don't exactly. I think he was going through the motions. I agree with you. I don't see them together. And again, I do think that there's something to be said for somebody's stage in life. So although they're the same age, I think they might be a year or so, but they're peers, more or less, an age group. She's lived an entire life, right? In a way that he has. I mean, he's lived an entire life because he's served in the military for 20 years, sure. But she's been married for nearly 10 years. She's a widow. She has 2 children. That, I mean, I would almost, to be honest with you, like to see her with someone considerably older than her, established, who could help her raise her children, give her support, companionship, and vice versa. She could also provide support and companionship to that person. Maybe somebody who's older, who's already maybe raised his kids. I think that would make a nice fit for AP, but that's just me. What do you reckon?
I don't know about Demetrius at this. I think since he newly retired, he wants to just, see where life goes. I don't know if he's ready to settle down with somebody with kids at this point. I don't know if he has kids though. I can't remember.
He's not said that. He's not mentioned it to us.
So, the whole kids thing is, yeah, I mean, it takes a certain kind of guy. He has to be in a certain point in
Yeah.
his life, financially, mentally, emotionally, to take on responsibilities of other kids,
Right. And these are kids that need a father
Yeah.
because, they didn't get a say in this, right? It wasn't like these two parents got divorced and the dad is still there at
Yeah.
times. Like they were unfortunately, put in a situation where they don't have a dad right now. That's why I would really like to see her with someone who is maybe been a father already, who could step in, or like you said, is just in a space mentally, financially, spiritually, all
Yeah.
the rest of that to really take on because they will become that primary father for these
Yeah.
children, right?
Yeah. He's getting his retirement pay. He's a government contractor. I'm sure he wants somebody who can just pick up and go. Hey,
Cancun,
let's go
Puerto
to
Rico.
Kenya.
Oh, oh, oh.
Let's pick up and go next weekend. I don't think yeah, because, anything more than one kids, it's a lot of moving parts. And you got to be, I think, guys who, I don't know. I'm just not thinking he's with it. But let's move
Yeah,
on.
yeah. That's why Sabrina would be a better fit
Yeah. Yeah, because
for.
she looks like she's, ready to go at a
Yeah,
drop of a hat.
she's still young and single, and she doesn't have children, so she's
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so now we
Plus,
see.
wait, sorry, can I just
Uh
add
huh.
this too? Demetrius comes across so serious to me that he needs someone who's playful. Maybe Sabrina can be that. I'm not saying AP is not playful, but she has a ton of responsibility.
Oh, yeah, you're right about that because he was saying in so many words, what I took from his conversation about that date is she's serious. She's really serious.
Yeah, and he's very serious as well.
Yeah, so yeah, they two serious people.
Where's the fun?
Yeah. I that date was kind of boring. They didn't have no banter.
But AP, you brought it.
Yeah,
Okay? Let
AP.
me just say, you dressed the part this time. That
Yeah.
first date with Clifton, I
Yeah.
don't,
That was a disaster
not a
on both
disaster,
ends.
but listen, I get it because I'm like extremely low maintenance. I mean, you all can see me. I don't wear makeup. So I live in yoga gear. So I get it. But you're on a TV show. You're going out with these, eligible bachelors looking for love. So you have to come with your best foot forward in that situation. And I don't feel like she did with Clifton. But she brought it with the earrings and the hair was
Yeah,
like
because she really
loose and
likes
wavy.
Demetrius.
And yeah, she
Remember?
maybe because
She
she had seen him before and she
Yeah,
knew.
she
Yeah,
wanted him to talk to her,
yeah.
and that's probably why he wasn't talking to her on the bus because he wasn't interested. Because he was sitting back way in the back of the bus doing his own thing, like just looking around.
Taking in the
He was
sights.
actually on the tour while
He was
everybody
really on
else
the
was
tour,
talking.
on the show.
Yeah,
Everyone else was still on the show, and Demetrius was sitting in the back, literally enjoying the tour
yeah.
of DC.
He wasn't worried about what's going on in
He's like,
front of
there
him.
are cameras here? I didn't even
Yeah.
notice.
All right, so let's go to the beach house. So Tommy gets everybody at this beach house. They're gonna have a beach party. That house was dope. I don't know where they at. I don't know if they're in Maryland. I know it's got to be somewhere on the Potomac. They could be in Virginia. They could be in Maryland. They could be anywhere. So, but the house is dope. They had a live go-go band. Uh, and when you see the food that's in the kitchen to be prepared, they leveled up on that from the previous seasons. They leveled up from Walmart
Great
food
value food.
to Safeway.
No shade.
Now I think it's Whole Food. I don't know because they have fresh basil and all that stuff.
And they have, well, granted, he happens to be a cast member as well, but he
And
happens to
he's a
be a
chef.
chef. So I was disappointed, OWN Network and Lighthearted and all the rest of that you guys didn't show us the end result
I
because we
wanted to
saw,
see what he was preparing.
yeah, because he had his whole chef, coat on and was ready and was chopping up things. And I saw peppers in the mix and there was shrimp and pasta. And I even saw a beautifully set table outside.
Yeah.
But you never showed us the food,
I
OWN.
mean, they just didn't want to promote his brand like that. It's like, this is enough.
The shade. We just saw him chopping up some garlic, so we know he can chop.
Yeah. And we know he can pull some pasta out of the pan into a into a
Right.
tray. But
Well,
the
we hope the
women,
food was good, guys.
yeah. I mean, all we heard was shrimp pasta, and we didn't see nothing else. But the women brought it with their ensembles, you know.
Did they?
Well, there was a lot of butt cheeks
Were
showing.
there?
Yeah.
I must have missed it. I'm not even being
Okay,
facetious.
I'm gonna tell you what scenes, but I strictly remember Tina. She had on some net thing.
Okay, I saw
and
that.
She had the bikini
Okay.
bottoms on.
Sure. And then Joy, we saw a little booty there.
Yeah, her.
But apart from that, you guys were not serving up body yada yada. Not because you don't have body yada yada. You just weren't serving it. I don't know if it's because you're not feeling comfortable, ladies, or if you're of a particular age group of which I'm a peer. So no shade because I am a peer. I'm just saying that last season, I felt like they were serving a little bit more body. Even in Houston, I remember Kyra coming out with like the skimpiest of bikinis. I remember Aisha last season
it's always
was
one.
bringing.
There's always one that
Just one?
that does it really extra in a good way.
Okay. I just felt like everyone was very no, you're good.
All right, you feel like everyone
was pretty was very do you see this guy? He can't keep his hands off of me. I swear. I feel like everyone was pretty reserved, which is how I am, but that's me. That's because I'm kind of that's who I am literally. But for people that go on to these shows, I feel like they're more extroverted.
Because
so I was expecting to see more display of the girls and such.
This is a family show.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry, guys.
It's over 18. So anyway, yeah, I mean, I thought Joy was gonna. She never took off her
nothing. The wraparounds,
whatever that is.
The wraparounds, the sarongs.
Yeah,
everything stayed on.
Coats.
Not the coats.
No.
Parka.
No, you know
had
who
on parkas.
was showing Dakia and Carmen.
Barely though,
because they're very endowed up here.
Yeah, but they still had their cover up still over there.
Yeah, but
you were getting a little sneak peek.
Well, I saw.
You saw plenty.
I saw stuff. I was like, all right, well, whatever.
See, I mean, men's eyes, they're just
we can see
differently.
Yeah.
With their eyes, literally.
We're eating with our eyes? Is that what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You're literally consuming every curve, every shape, everything from a woman is being consumed by a male's vision. You don't even realize the male gaze. Even when you think you're just giving a peekaboo, they're able to X-ray you.
Yeah, and we know when you're wearing a bra and when you're not. And we don't care either way. All right, so let's talk. So Tommy enters, like everybody's on the island or whatever, and Tommy enters. And how does he enter?
He was so extra, over the top.
Every season,
he came in on a boat.
Every season, his entrances get more and more extra.
Eccentric.
Like he came on the boat, on the sailboat. And then when he got off, the band was playing, and he was doing this dance. I've been to a go-go or two. I don't remember that dance as a go-go dance, or maybe, I think it was one of the frat fraternity dances, but he looked kind of, I don't know how I felt about him doing that. I mean, I was like, he bold to dance like that. But yeah, I don't know. It was just,
maybe
it was a lot.
To make us chuckle. He is a comedian after all.
He is a comedian.
He could have just been taking the piss because we didn't see any kind of rhythm.
Yeah, he was just doing some kind of, it was like a broke crip walk.
Yeah.
He was like hopping on one leg. So it was like
doing something with the hands. I'm not.
Yeah, really. It was an old man. Anyway, I just want to know what dance that was. So, all right. So he gets everybody together and he talks the talk and lets everybody have fun. And let's see. So there's little small dates or little interactions at this pool beach party. So the first interaction we see is, oh, wait a minute. Now when Ace comes on, and at first she was a yoga teacher, but now she's a philanthropist. I don't know how they did that. That was just something that we caught. And Dakia.
So Ace, are you a yoga teacher or are you a baller?
Hey,
Because the only philanthropist I know, no, I'm just kidding.
I think maybe she
Just
works for
kidding.
a philanthropist agency. I don't know, unless she got money like that to throw at all these causes, but that's pretty impressive. So, then, hold on, Dakia, though. I got to talk about her because she's more than ready to love. She's ready to. She's ready. She ready. She
To
just.
freak?
Yeah. Or
She's
the
ready to
other word
freak?
when you go a little past that.
Uh-huh.
All right, but okay. So the first interactions we get to is Paul and Tina.
Mm.
He's really feeling her. They have a little good conversation, and they feeling each other, and that goes to say a lot because nobody's feeling Paul except for Precious. So, but Tina is new, so she don't have no idea.
That Paul delivers,
Yeah, because they call him PO for post office.
so she doesn't know all of this yet. So she's just like,
Yeah. Yeah, but he ends up asking her out, and she accepts, and it's not begrudgingly. She really accepts this
the word of the year.
proposal or date. So then we go to Eric and Dakia. So
Yes.
they're in the kitchen while Eric is preparing. He's chopping up scallions and onions and shrimps and all that stuff. He's showcasing his culinary skills,
Mm-hmm.
and they get close. They have like a conversation. They vibing.
They're
It's just
flirting.
it's just them two in the
Mm-hmm.
kitchen, and then who breaks in with her food? The girls out. It is Carmen,
Carmen.
and she's intentional about busting through this. She's like,
Mm-hmm.
well, the kid was talking to him long enough. She had to go, and it turns out that yeah, she really cock blocked. So, but so you should have saw the look on the kid's face when Carmen came in.
She did this.
Yeah, and it's funny that they both were wearing bikinis. They both had on the little thing, the robes. I don't know what you call those. And they both, got kind of similar body styles. So I'm like, maybe Eric was like, damn, I don't know it. But he likes to kill. But Carmen came in and she made sure he was on her.
She
Turns
did.
out they know each other.
Turns out they know each other.
Yeah,
Eric has been hired by Carmen before. But Eric has said that although they've known each other for years, they've never wanted to date each other
yeah.
before. So, which is why I think it was kind of shady that Carmen came in and intentionally disrupted the vibe. She doesn't want that man. She does not want that
Yeah.
man.
If she wanted him, she would have had him.
Right. She would have pursued that a long time ago. She's just here now to ruffle some feathers.
Yeah. She's
I guess she understood the assignment.
can she be the villain on this episode?
She's already earned
It's
that
either her
title.
or Dakia.
No, I think it's Carmen. Carmen is a bit of a stir, I feel like.
Stirring the pot.
Yeah. Dakia, I think she just, she shows up authentic. Like, I'm not here to play any games. I'm genuinely looking for the one. Carmen, she's like, I'm going to have some fun with all of you and take the mickey out of some of you.
Hey, well, I think she got Eric rethinking his number one a little bit.
Oh, yeah, for Dakia.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think
because
Carmen is more interested in, actually, I don't know if Carmen has any interest.
I don't know who
Does she have any
Well, we'll see
connections?
at the end because I think I wrote it down somewhere.
Somebody's interested in her?
I think so.
I mean, she's a very attractive woman. I just, after her and Laverne's date, I haven't heard much about
Yeah.
who's
I
really
don't know.
keen.
Yeah, but I can't see her going home though because yeah, I can't see
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
All right, so now we go to Tori and Ace. They get acquainted. She's on a hammock and he's on a swing, and they just have like this conversation. She seems to get along with everybody too, and he even does a freestyle. It was okay, and she liked it. I don't know what else to say about that date.
Aisha got a freestyle last season from Tyrone, I think, and she wasn't that impressed. But Aisha's a New Yorker, so it's hard to impress.
Tyrone? Did a freestyle?
I think it was at the mixer at the mansion the very first night. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, no
But
wonder.
but Ace, who's a lot more easygoing, she's not as hard because she's not a New Yorker. Obviously, she's a yoga teacher. She was a lot more open to the spoken word or whatever that situation was. But I don't feel like there's chemistry between them sexually or romantically.
Nah,
I
I
didn't
don't
see
see
it.
any romantic ties with Ace other than she liked cornbread. Cornelius,
Cornelius. No, I even that wasn't a strong. She's just a sweet person. I don't even think that
she's a
with him.
cheerleader.
Yeah, she's a
She's
cheerleader.
happy with everything.
She's yeah. I don't think that it was genuine or like a passionate romantic connection with Cornelius either. I could see Ace maybe not having a person here actually.
Her king ain't here.
Yeah, because she gets on with everyone, but we've not really seen, you know, what
Yeah,
we've seen with
her
like Joy
interactions
and
with people is just
Clinton.
kind of like,
Yeah.
you know,
I think she's here now just to see this through. I
yeah.
think she's probably figured out that maybe her person is not here.
Okay, I could take that. Okay, so let's go to Precious and Paul. So they're interacting. She really likes Paul, as we know from last episode. But she is, I don't know if she's drunk or if she, like she doesn't have any, she's inhibitions right now. And she's like talking sex talk to everybody she talked to. I mean, she's like getting too much. Even Paul says she got to tone it down. Now that's when he says that, that means you doing a lot.
You're doing the most.
She was doing the most.
Yeah.
And because she said, they got in a conversation. I remember her saying, I'm a freak for the right man.
Right.
She seemed like she a freak with every man there.
Yeah.
She must have been a little tipsy.
Do you remember that line that during the first date of this very episode when she was out with Donovan? She's like, I've been single for 9 years and celibate for 6 months. Like, why did you even
Oh,
throw
right.
that
Yeah,
in
I
there?
forgot about that. Yeah, when
Why
she was
did you
dating
even
on the
throw
blind
that?
date, she told him 6 months. Like, who?
This
You
is
ain't
a
even need to
stranger.
say that. Like
Yeah,
that,
because
that's nothing.
it's not, and that's coming from a guy. It's nothing.
Yeah, that's nothing.
But also, it's your first date with a stranger. Like, you guys have not exchanged text messages, nothing. Like,
She just wants you to know she ain't celibate, and you can
hit it.
get it
I
in
guess.
if you date her. She
Yes.
kind of giving it away, like whoever
Yeah.
wants it. But because she's playing these games with guys. She's complimenting guys. She complimented Demetrius so much
Yeah.
that he was uncomfortable. He felt like he was getting sexually harassed.
Yeah, and called her out on it.
Yeah, and then she was smacking.
I don't remember who. Someone with the hose.
Yeah, that was big guy.
Clifton?
Clifton. Yeah, she was smacking him on the butt with the. She was trying to get everybody. She was trying to get a dude out of his shirt. What I need to do to get you out of your shirt? Was that Demetrius?
I didn't even catch that.
She's trying to get these guys out of their shirts and shorts. If you get my drift.
Do you think her person is there?
I think it could be Paul, but he might be turned off by her since Tina showed up.
I think.
He would have settled for her.
See, I think Precious knows that she doesn't have any connections like Ace here, but unlike Ace, she's still trying really hard, which I'm not mad at because that is, I guess, part of the process. Is whilst you're still there, you might as well still give it a go, and different people are going to respond differently. So whereas Ace is kind of just like kind of going along, not really. Probably just patiently waiting at this point until they send her home, if we're being honest.
Yeah.
Precious is still, on the other hand, going hard. Like I feel like she's like, let me see if I can still pull someone in. Even though it's been several weeks now, and it's fairly obvious that she doesn't have a concrete connection with anyone.
She ain't really giving up now.
She's
trying.
not giving up. So I commend you definitely for being that person that's not a quitter. For sure, but also I would say, and also I would say it's okay to also say my person is not here. They brought in 10 guys. The likelihood of your guy being in that group of 10 is probably not massive anyways. I would say, just...
Hey, quitters go to rehab.
Okay, Star.
right, so let's move on to Sabrina and
We
Tori.
don't quit.
Sabrina and Tori. She is really feeling Tori. Um, and he got her some cupcakes,
Ooh, brownie points,
brownie
cupcake
points.
points.
Yes. And she did comment that, so she likes Tori, Clifton, and Demetrius.
She likes Clifton?
Oh, no, not
I
Clifton.
think it's just Demetrius
And Tori.
Tori,
No,
yeah.
it's one more. Oh, she said she was attracted to Wiley because they're around the same age, too.
She's 5 years older than him. 4 or 5 years
Well,
older.
remember they had the bus tour,
Yeah,
and she said,
yeah.
"I'm actually attracted to all three guys here."
Oh, you were right. Yes. Yes.
So-
Good memory.
Yeah, I don't know, memory for meaningless stuff. But she did make the comment that, "Hey, Tori's more transparent than Demetrius. You never know what Demetrius is thinking, and he's not really giving you much. And Tori is really intentional about getting with
Yes.
Sabrina. You know,
Yeah.
he's really making it plain."
Yeah.
And yeah,
I love that he brought her dessert.
cupcakes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like from a special place that she had mentioned before or a special flavor that she had mentioned before, because all those things obviously add points. But nonetheless, just the fact that he, was like, I'm honing in now on this person. I'm going to show this person very intentionally that I've been thinking about this person by virtue of this gesture, which I thought was lovely.
Yeah.
Sweets go a long way,
Yeah.
especially if they're vegan and gluten free. Wink, wink.
I don't think she was into that.
No, I know.
She just thought he was
Well,
a
for
very
me.
southern gentleman.
For me,
Yeah, for you.
the Alkali Yogi.
And probably AP.
AP
she's a
and
vegan.
Ace, potentially.
And Ace, potentially, yeah. All right. So, yeah, that was, they had a good connection and good interaction. AP and Eric.
You better not have backwashed or whatever they say.
Oh, it's in there.
Who said I want your fluids?
Oh, it's in there. Like the old Ragu commercial in America.
I'm not familiar with this commercial.
Oh, no, Prego. It's in there.
Not familiar.
Okay, anyway, AP and Eric. Now, AP and Eric get pretty acquainted. She tells him about her life story, how she's a widow, and he's listening. I don't think he likes her though, but I'm just saying that was another connection that sort of could have been there or not.
Mm-hmm.
And then they show you Precious and Demetrius. After she gets his shirt off, she gets, they talk.
He has words for her.
Yeah. I mean, he's really picky, I think.
Mm-hmm.
She said she's been celibate.
6 months doesn't really count.
That's nothing. Do that with my eyes closed. If I wasn't in a thing.
No, you should do it. You should make it a...
No, I didn't say that.
You challenge yourself.
No, I'm just
you
saying.
can do it with your eyes closed.
I'm
I
saying
think you should
I
do it.
as in you, as
I
in
think-
generally.
But
Any
I think
man
the
can do
YouTube
that.
community would love for you
Well,
to
no, listen. Any man can
embark
do
on
that.
this semen retention journey.
No. We're not going that one. Anyway, any man can do that except for Walter. He obviously couldn't do it for
Walter
4
last
weeks
season.
of filming.
Walter last season was still getting his maintenance.
Yeah, he was getting his daily issue or nightly issue.
Which he shared on Little Black Book 91. Thank you for sharing.
So yeah, I mean, he felt like sexually harassed, kind of, but she's saying that men are intimidated by her openness, and that she says what she feels. He's not feeling her
I think she's a
though.
bit nervous though. I think she says that, but I think sometimes it's her nerves that makes her go extra.
Oh,
I think it's that
That could be
layer
a
of like a self-defense.
coping,
coping.
mechanism.
Yeah. All the sexual innuendos, the consistent sexual innuendos, I think it's a cover for her.
I can see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to Demetrius and Sabrina.
Yeah.
Now they have a talk. They go off on the rocks.
Mm-hmm.
They're talking. They connect. Now he's showing interest in her. It's a little too late now
Where have you been,
because
sir?
she
Where
didn't
have you
got the
been?
cupcakes. So I think, Tori's gonna be the man for her. I think, because you got to move fast, but not too fast. You got to have this balance on this show.
You gotta move mad.
You got to move mad, mad.
Hey, yo, we're moving mad. That's what you want to do.
He needs to move more mad.
Yeah, big up to Falls. When we come to Nigeria, we want to link up, yeah? We want to link up with you in
And we're
Nigeria.
gonna move mad.
Yeah, because we'll be in Lagos and Abuja. Hit us up. Hit us up.
All my Nigerian side will come out.
Oh, Lord.
Anyway.
No, but real talk, I actually don't see Sabrina with either one of them. I know that you think that her dude will be Demetrius.
Oh,
Oh, but
okay.
it's okay. Come, Prince.
Why are you interrupting?
Listen, we're still not revealing our hidden location, but we do have a dog here. Two, actually.
We got a guard dog. You see that?
Yeah, so don't try to send the feds for us. No, I'm just
All right.
I actually don't see her with either one of them, but you think she will end up with one of these guys? Sabrina?
I think she might end up with Tori. I mean, I don't know if this is gonna last long term, but you know.
I think, honestly, that Demetrius is too serious for her.
Yeah. Yeah, but she might. I don't know. She seems young and small, so she might be looking for
That's
older
strong.
daddy type.
That's fair.
Never know.
That's true. She's also not overly, like, playful either, so maybe she's a bit more mature than her age.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
seemed
comes
a little
across
serious.
as a little bit more serious anyway, so maybe you're right.
Oh, she knows. She definitely knows what she want and what she ain't gonna tolerate, as we seen with her and Paul.
Who's going to be her mentor?
Yeah, she's like, nah, I ain't seen it with you.
But you can be my mentor.
Mentor, man.
I've not heard that before
That's
today.
that's soul crushing.
Have you ever had that?
No.
No? Okay. Yeah, I've never said that to a man either. I don't see it for the two of us, but can you be my mentor?
Yeah, if I've been zoned like that, it was not mentor. It's probably like
brother?
I didn't get a call back, or not you just don't answer my text once and I got it. I got it. I got the picture, because 9 times out of 10 I was going through the motion too.
Okay, fair enough.
So, but anyway, I think she's feeling Tori at this point.
Okay.
All right, so then they show the ladies having a little powwow. I think it was Precious, Carmen, and who else?
Sabrina.
Sabrina. Oh yeah, so
yeah.
they was talking about Laverne. They was like, Laverne is like, what's wrong with him? What's going on with him? Like, he ain't talking to nobody, and he's always the biggest talker, outgoing. He was like in the corner. He was talking to everybody else. Even Demetrius went up to him and said, "You ain't your normal self. What's going
Yeah.
on?"
He's like, I'm just taking it in. I'm just observing today.
Yeah.
So, I get that.
Yeah, I
get
mean, maybe he just, sometimes you can't be in the mood all the time.
That's just it. When you're a person like an extrovert, which I used to be, trust me, I was heavily that person, it's exhausting because you're always putting out energy.
Yeah.
As you get older, you either start to learn to turn that off and on as to like when it suits you, or you become more like me, which is more of an introvert. But you kind of start to understand your levels and how much energy you have for the day, and you play it out accordingly. So I think he was just like, okay, yeah, today I don't need to go full throttle.
Yeah, the ladies was like, "Oh, he just wants the women to come to him.
Yeah,
He's
he has
not
a
talking
God complex.
a
They
God
said.
complex."
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he could have been going through something,
Yeah.
or maybe somebody was really. Maybe he noticed somebody really
Yeah.
getting acquainted with the person he wants.
He could be sensitive too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Any number of things, but the God complex. I mean, we weren't there. I get it. It just seemed a little bit extra. But
I don't
again,
think he was
we weren't
that.
there.
Yeah, I don't think he was all that.
He is cocky though. I'm gonna
Yeah.
give him that. He is very cocky about himself. Like he's like, I'm the ish for sure.
Yeah, but I think normal. I think that's how most men. I don't know. I just don't think it was that much, but maybe to them. We don't know everything else that happened on and off the show.
Touche.
All right. So then, and they do show him like by himself and like talk. They show Demetrius talking to him. It's like he was like,
Not impressed.
like he wanted to go home.
Yep.
But no, he seemed to. I mean, he was having fun in his own way. So I mean, just because he didn't talk to them, they kind of fell away. So Joy and Clifton. Now these two, I mean, she really likes her some Clifton, and Clifton seems to like her. No, Clifton likes her. He's making it known. They got really playful. I mean, to the point of she was running from him and her thing flew up, and then you see the butt cheeks.
The guys don't miss anything. My gosh.
I ain't miss it. Hey, that's I'm still a man after after a while.
I appreciate that. Still a man.
After everything, I'm still a man. So then, so they got that going on. Now it's time for Tommy to come rain on a parade. He's the ants to the picnic because now he got to tell the guys it's time to deliberate.
Someone's going home right now.
Yeah, he makes the call. He says, "Hey, fun's gotta cease for now because we got some work to do, fellas." So, but then, so what we got? Deliberation. So, Tina and Wiley are right now, he's feeling her. They close in age. He felt the conversation was good.
Yep. I mean, I've already said I don't see it for them, but I get it for now. It looks cute.
And then they go to Paul. Only one he's feeling right now is the new girl.
Right.
So he done messed up with everybody else.
Yep.
And he ain't really
'Cause
feeling
he
precious
didn't
like that.
deliver. Just
Yeah,
kidding.
he didn't deliver.
Paul, did you deliver?
He didn't deliver.
You said you were P.O.
He's trying to, but I don't know. It's falling
good, Paul.
short.
It's all good. It's all good.
All right, we got Chef Eric.
He likes Dakia.
He's still feeling Dakia. He didn't say nothing about Carmen.
We
'Cause
already know.
Yeah, because if it was me, I'd been like, you ain't want me before. You just want me because everybody
Somebody
all
else
alone.
wants me, yeah.
What's that
Exactly.
song by Mike Jones? Nah, they want me. No, they didn't want me. Nah, they want me because people are on me. Something like that.
That part.
I ain't hear that. I ain't listed that in a long time, but something like that. Now that they own me, everybody wants me.
Right.
All right, so Donovan, the new guy, he's feeling.
Who
remember?
is he feeling?
Dakia.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he is. That's right. That's right. Yes. Yeah.
He said, "Oh, she's a good soul," and blah blah blah.
Yeah.
But he knows, he saw what she
Yeah.
working with.
He saw
She's
the
small.
curves.
Yeah. And Tori.
Tori is all about Sabrina.
Sabrina, yep.
He
That's-
brought her the cupcakes. He made it known.
I think he
I
would.
see you, Sabrina.
Yeah, I think he would. I don't know. He seemed like he's serious on this process. Like he really
is,
trying to
yeah.
find somebody.
Yeah.
And that's funny. I mean, it's a lot of guys that are not that intentional
That
on this
focused.
show.
Yeah, but you're right. Tori is not messing about.
Yeah, he seems like even though he got the dreads, he's not just like just one of these play dudes.
What are you saying about people with dreads? Excuse me.
No, I mean
what
the guy.
assumptions are
The
you
guy.
making?
Yeah, they get a bad.
Me and my baby locks.
No, but dudes with dreads get a bad,
Yeah.
perception.
Yeah.
They seem, everybody wants to paint everybody as thugs and stuff.
Rastas.
Yeah.
Little Bob Marleys with multiple baby mamas. Multiple.
Hey, don't let my Jamaican side come out.
Hey.
All right, so Clifton. We know he's feeling joy, but he's also feeling
Who?
Carmen.
Oh.
We haven't.
Even though she was wearing the contacts, I thought he had written her off from that date where she was looking at him like baby Jesus.
He did, but I'm also
Guess he
thinking he's
circled
seeing
back
the curves.
around. He circled back around. Now that the contacts are gone and the bikini is on,
Yeah.
the contacts are gone, but the bikini is on.
But
Yeah, I did that. Clifton is now
exactly. I mean, Joy, she's cool. She looks good.
joy
She,
and pain,
he's gonna have some pain with her.
sunshine and rain. Yeah. You think he's gonna with Carmen, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Carmen
Carmen is a bit of a man eater.
yeah, but I think I think he would be her match. I don't think she's gonna
Really?
run over him.
Okay, more so than Joy and Clifton.
Yeah, because you know we also think just like women do. We look at stuff too. Like, okay, Joy, she looks good. She's a singer, so she's gonna be on the road a lot.
Yeah.
We got Carmen. She's a career woman.
Mm-hmm.
She owns her own business, so she's gonna be stable. I don't think
Oh,
she's gonna be out.
so you guys think about these things
We think about that.
because you
Eh,
want that home cooked meal at night.
Hey,
Is
she
that
can
what it
make
is?
money.
You want that loving, secured loving.
Yeah, I
at
mean,
night?
even though I could take care of us both, you know, she's still got a nice career. We could
Yeah.
level up.
Right.
Singer, I don't know. I don't know what. I don't know if that's all she does, or she might be you know, successful at what she does, but you know, she's got a lot of outside interferences. But so does Carmen, because she dresses provocatively at work too. So but he seems like a man's man. You know, he probably secure in whoever he with.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, it's still, even the securest man still has some insecurities. So we'll see.
Yeah.
All right. So Laverne, who is he feeling?
Laverne. Oh, well, how can we forget? He made that point of contention where he's like, well, Joy and him are one and the same. Joy is me, is what he said.
And Clifton was like,
Clifton's like, excuse you?
"What you say, Mom?"
What?
No, Joy is me.
I'll see you out back.
Yeah, they look like he was really like looking at him like, "Notice, Mom didn't."
I know.
But Laverne's feeling Joy and Ace.
Yeah.
He's the Ace is the. I think Laverne's the only one feeling Ace. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, so
I can't see Ace and Laverne together.
nah.
Because she's too, I think, sweet, introverted, tender. He's the opposite of that. I think they could probably make good friends, but I don't know. I think she might want someone who's a little bit more, in terms of the energy level, not sucking it from her soul. No, I'm just kidding. That's a reference from Love is Blind and Shane and Natalie. Like, our energy levels, they just do not seem to match. So I don't think that their energy levels match. So I can see why Laverne is like, yeah, Joy is great. We're like both playful, flirty, fun. And then I can see why he would really enjoy somebody like Ace, because she brings that maturity. And she probably helps to make him feel more even keeled, because he's kind of, the thing is, when you're really, really one of those people that's like, that can get really high and extroverted and loud and like is the life of the party, and trust me, I know this role well because I played it for decades, is that you tend to be a person that can go from being really, really high to really, really low. So if Laverne is like that, which is kind of how I am, not kind of, it is how I am, which is why I try to stay more even keeled these days. I don't try to go up and down as much as I used to. It used to be a real high for me, but now it's not good for my mental wellness. So I can see if Laverne is like me, how he would be drawn to like a stable person like Ace. But ultimately, I don't know that it's a good fit for Ace to be with somebody like that. Because what is she going to get out of it, really? Someone like Laverne, who can go from high to low, will take a lot of energy from you. So I don't know, unless he starts to learn to reel it in and like stabilize himself. You can't look to outside sources. I had to find yoga, for instance, to help calm me down.
Hey, she could be like you. We don't know, but because she's like everybody's cheerleader.
Yeah.
Like, she's happy for everybody.
Yeah,
She's like,
yeah.
she likes everybody. Everybody's handsome. Everybody's pretty. All the women are sexy. She's
That's
just
true.
like that type of person.
Very positive. Very
Yeah.
positive.
All right. So
Your thoughts,
speaking of,
Laverne? Speaking of,
well, nah. I mean, Laverne can only be with Joy. I thought, yeah, that's it. But she
and do you
wouldn't
think
touch
they
his
could end
butt,
up?
so I don't know. But no, that you said positive, that brings us to negatives.
Oh, okay. I see what you did there. So
So
who are they not
they are
feeling?
not feeling. Okay, so Donovan, he just got here. He ain't been here like 2 hours.
More or less.
He's already not feeling precious. I can't remember what the reason was, but
But it
it's just
wasn't the
like,
comb over.
yeah.
No
Oh,
shade.
he had the date with her, the first one, and he was
Oh
not feeling
yeah,
her.
that's right. Yeah.
That's weird. She put it all out on the table for him. I guess
I
she was
know.
with that 6 month celibate. See, keep your mouth shut, cause 6 months could be 6 weeks. We don't know.
Oh.
And everybody you talk to, when you talk, I don't know. From in my personal experience, every time when you meet a woman, it's I've been single for 6 months. She just got out of something when she says that. I don't believe it's 6 months. That's the catch all from what I've
Your
experienced.
experience?
Yeah.
From my experience, I think that when you're really looking for a lifetime partner, that you don't even bring up sex the first conversation. That's what I think.
Yeah. She kind of.
Because you're too busy trying to get to the other layers, which are the layers that ultimately sustain a multi-decade relationship. I'm not
Yeah.
saying that sex is not super important in that multi-decade relationship. It is, but that's not the first thing that you're talking about on in your first encounter.
Yeah. I mean, she really has that masculine energy with the sex talk, but she also had her cheeks out a little bit. All right. So Paul.
I mean, Precious has a great body. I'll just say that. She has a great body.
Paul.
Paul is not feeling anyone. No one is feeling Paul. Just
No,
kidding.
no,
He's feeling Christina, but he's not feeling who? Precious?
no.
Who did he say?
Remember, he's still mad about being friend zoned.
Oh, yeah, he was a bit bitter about that.
He's still bitter
He
about
was, but
Sabrina.
he didn't even tell the truth. He's like, she said we can only be friends. That's not
Yeah,
what she
he
said
didn't
to you,
say the
sir.
mentor because that everybody would have cracked up.
You know what she said to you, sir. She
You can
said
be
you
my
could be
mentor.
her mentor.
Yeah, we can't be friends, but you can
Mentor.
show me some things to make so
That's
I can make it.
that's another level of formality. Because when you're friends, you can like kiki and haha.
Yeah,
But she's saying we can be professional mentor.
professional. Yeah, we can only
It's
have
an
a
extra
professional relationship.
layer between us. That's a
She,
good one. That's
hey,
a good one,
she
Sabrina.
she brought the giant down.
To his knees.
Yeah, so
David and Goliath
so
in real life.
yeah, he's mad about that friend zone. So he's trying to get her off the show. So Clifton and Laverne, they like the same woman and they hate the same woman. Precious. Well, I won't
Hate's a
say hate.
strong word.
Yeah, they're not feeling.
Yeah.
They feeling the same
That's
woman,
okay. And not feeling
Joy, and not feeling Precious.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I know Clifton's really irritated that this dude is like kind of following him. He's like, why you gotta like the same women I like and not feel the same women I don't feel. But also Laverne is not feeling Sabrina and Dakia.
Right. Yeah. We've
Yeah.
not seen them communicate.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the way he said it was funny. How did he say
How's
it?
that?
Like there's no romance, like there's no fun, or something along those lines, remember?
She's not fun, not romantic.
Yeah, it
She's
was
too
like
serious.
yeah, it was like not flirty, not I don't know. The way he had said it. I didn't
She-
take it verbatim,
She
but
wasn't.
it was
Yeah.
almost like a personal.
Sabrina has 3 guys in mind.
Yeah, she's
Now she has
focused.
2 in mind, and maybe 1.
They're nearly halfway through this process if this is week 4, so it is time to tighten it up.
And as well, Clifton, he's not feeling AP because she friend zoned him.
He said that?
No, he didn't say that he was mad about being friend zoned, but he's not feeling AP.
Okay.
And I can only guess from their blind date when she said, "You look like my brother," which he did bring that up.
Oh, that's right.
He was like, she said, "I remind her of her brother."
Yeah.
So I'm not feeling her.
Yeah,
And
that's fair.
all right, so Chef Eric, he's not feeling AP either. After that conversation they had, he's like, "There's nothing there for me." And he's trying to create his own family too. See, that's another thing. Like a lot of these guys, they're trying to create their own families, and they're not really feeling the single mothers. I don't think. So so they left us with a cliffhanger. So
Dun, dun,
after,
dun.
yeah, dun, 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 dun.
So who are the two that are they're at the bottom?
Oh, so they gathered around formation because it's like it's like Tommy had everybody lined up, and of course he takes the ex-military 20-year veteran Demetrius to come out and give the bad news, because he's like, I ain't gonna do it no more. I want one of y'all to do it.
Right.
Y'all gonna send this person home. So he brings out the army vet Demetrius. Demetrius goes up in front of the line. He's at parade rest, looking around. I'm surprised he didn't tell everybody to shut up. Getting attention. And but anyway, everybody was like scared. Everybody was scared, and he was like, in typical military fashion, AP, step to the front. Step up, please. Then he called out, Precious, step up. So these two women are at the front of the line, sweating bullets, and they ended.
And then it was cut. The show was done.
So we don't know who went home.
Cliffhanger, but I'm going to wager a guess.
Who you going to guess?
I'm going to guess Precious. How about you?
I'm guessing AP.
Oh, that's fair.
So we're at a standstill. We're at our own standstill.
It's hard to tell.
We'll see you next weekend.
I guess we'll see you next week.
All right. And on that note, since we ain't got no food today,
no mukbang.
Yeah, no mukbang. Well, it's late being delivered.
Listen, we're on the run.
Yeah, we're not cooking tonight. Well,
when you're on the run.
Tonight. Yeah, we're on the run.
Just kidding.
So anyway, yeah. And as always, you want to end it now?
Sure.
And as always, thank y'all for coming back to our channel. Thanks for watching, reviewing, commenting, liking, all that good stuff. And until next time,
be free or stay free.
And stay decent.
Bye.
Bye.